showed that she could be creative in any type of way that she wanted to be. Not white kid,
There's an icon. To be a part of that team would be insane. FaZe is life-changing. FaZe is not just a community, it's a family. FaZe shows that you can go down this route. You can.
Welcome to Phase 1. This is the biggest thing FaZe has ever done by far. Last year, we had hundreds of thousands of entries and selected 6 individuals to join our roster. This year, we're looking for one person who will be offered the same opportunity and receive a signing bonus of $1 million in crypto, powered by MOONPAY. Whether you play video games, you're an artist, or you just vlog your life every day, all are welcome. We'll look through every single submission and narrow it down to our top 100 creators. And then we're gonna shave that down to 20. We're gonna fly out those 20 to LA for 15 days. We'll be streaming live 24 hours a day on a reality style show as we try to find that one person to join us at FaZe. Once the winner's been selected, you won't just earn a signing bonus of $1 million in crypto from MOONPAY, you'll also receive a $250,000 sponsorship from G Fuel and a brand new Nissan GTR. FaZe the up, see you guys in LA, best of luck. Phase 1, baby.
We're back, Seabass.
What's going on, man? How are you?
Good. How you doing? Hello, everybody. We are back.
I'm doing good.
We're back. We're back. If you guys remember me and Seabass as a little duo here, we were here 2020, end of 2020 for Phase 5, the biggest recruitment challenge at the time. We recruited 5 new Phase members, and we're running it back just a little different this year, Seabass. We're going to be doing the Phase 1 challenge. For any OG fans who've actually done it before, but there's a lot of different twists to this. This is going to be definitely the biggest thing that we've done in a long time. So, Seabass, you want to give a little explanation about what Phase 1 is going to be? And then
Absolutely.
We'll break down all the details.
Yeah, let's get to it. Thank you. And welcome to everyone who's joining us. We're really excited. We've been working on this project for months, years, a really long time. There's been a lot of time and effort and work that's gone into bringing this to you guys in the form that you decide. So from us to you, first of all, thanks for joining us. Phase 1 is something that is a twist in a much bigger way on something that we've done before, which again, a lot of our fans will be familiar. So in 2013 and 14, we ran the original Phase 5 recruitment challenges, where we opened up to all of our audience at the time. Of course, FaZe Clan was primarily just snipers on Call of Duty. We opened up that we were going to allow 5 people to join FaZe Clan, and all they had to do was try out. We hosted public competitions. We had tens of thousands of people compete. And between 2013 and 14, we brought in 10 people into FaZe Clan through that program. In 2020, as a lot of you guys might know, we ran it back. That time it was a little bit bigger. There was over 200,000 people who tried out. And we actually had 6 winners. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with them, and we'll meet some of them soon through this stream. So last year we brought in 6 new winners, and at the time it was the biggest thing we'd ever done. It was the biggest recruitment contest we ever had. It was the biggest program that we'd ever run from the context of just how hard it was to do. It's an incredibly involved process, from not only putting it on, but really taking time and care to pay attention to the people that are participating. We have hundreds of thousands of people who give their time towards wanting to be part of something that we've built, and therefore we owe that time back to really pay attention to what they've submitted. And that takes a lot of time. So it's a really it's a grueling process for the people who are in that gauntlet. And we really make sure that it takes it gets all effort from all parties, including myself and HYPERX. So this one though is much bigger. So last year in 2020, I'll just finish it off. So in 2020, the 6 winners that we had each received a $20,000 signing bonus from our partner at G Fuel as part of their prize, as part of their signing bonuses, joining FaZe Clan as our newest recruitment to join the team. This year it's a little different. This year we're just looking for one person. There's going to be hundreds of thousands, millions, who knows. We're calling out to everybody and anybody in the world that's interested in participating. And the winner is going to receive a signing bonus of $1 million in crypto, courtesy of our partner at MoonPay, as well as $250,000 from our partner at G Fuel, as well as a brand new Nissan GTR from obviously our partner at Nissan. So we've blown the lid off what we were doing before, just in the signing bonus alone.
So yeah, one person will join FaZe after this open recruitment challenge. The whole world can enter. Registration is actually open right now at FaZeClan.com/FaZe1. The winner is going to join FaZe, get $1 million signing bonus in crypto, get $250,000 sponsorship from G Fuel, and a brand new Nissan GTR. I know you just said it, Seabass, but like that's gotta
say it again. Run through one more time.
That's gotta sink in. That's over what $1.5 million in prizes and a spot in FaZe Clan. So it's gonna be really awesome. Whoever was a part of Phase 5 knows how fun this competition is. A lot of people had a great time. Being a part of it in the past. We went from 200,000 to 100 to 20 to 5, or actually 6 with the surprise at the end. So this time we're gonna be running it back. But yeah, one person is gonna win all of that. It's gonna be crazy. Someone's life's changing the second they win this challenge. I don't know. I don't know if there's ever been a bigger prize pool for a competition like this done, especially online. So it's really exciting. And what me and Seabass are doing right now, this is going to be the first episode of a weekly live stream that we're going to be doing called the Road to Phase 1. So and
this isn't the only live stream either, not just this show, but as mentioned in the teaser and something we're going to talk a lot about and really focus on is what happens in the top 20. And that's the biggest change from this contest in the past. And that's what completely changes what we're doing here. Previously, when you've tried out for this contest, this challenge, you've just been at home. You've been doing your thing, and win or lose, have fun or not. It's something that you participate on just on your own, within your familiar comforts. This time we're changing that game. This year in the top 20, we're bringing all of you to compete together in one place, and it's going to be live for 2 weeks. And I can't tell you how excited I am to see what's going to unfold over the course of those 2 weeks when we take 20 of some of the world's greatest up and coming creators. There are going to be some people in there who are already big names. There are going to be some people in there who no one has really ever been familiar with before, who just got their start competing for this and we found out they had something interesting. There will be gamers. There will be people who don't game at all and are doing something entirely new that are just the best at that craft. It's going to be a complete melting pot of what like the internet's creators and creatives have to offer. And we're going to put them all together in one place for 2 weeks and stream the entire thing. And I've never been more excited for one thing that we're doing at FaZe Clan than what that 2 weeks is going to be.
Yeah, we've talked about that a lot in the past. It's been we were always hoping that we'd be able to do a top 20 show like that. So again, like Seabass said, when it gets narrowed down to 100 from the hundreds of thousands, the 20 people are going to get flown in, let's just say a house, warehouse, whatever it is. They're going to live together on a 24/7 live stream. I think it's for over 2 weeks. So much content's coming. I'm excited to see who ends up in that house, what they end up doing. We have way more surprises too, aside from what we already announced, obviously, that we can't get to yet. But like everybody's going to be winning. Even the viewers sitting at home, there's a lot of stuff that you guys are going to be able to enjoy and win just by watching and following along. But while we're here, Seabass, we got a couple guests coming on, and I think the first one is the OG himself, the man that recruited both of us and most FaZe OGs to FaZe. We got FaZe Temper here. Tommy?
Is that Tommy Temper?
Look at the handsome man himself.
What up, guys?
How you doing, Tommy?
I'm great.
Man, talking about recruitment, this is the man who brought the two of us on the team maybe 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah, dude. I've known you guys for a long time now, man. We're getting old, huh?
Yeah, you're getting old. You're almost 30, so.
Oh, stop.
Now, Tommy recruited me. I still remember. You added me to the FaZe chat Skype, which was the dopest thing ever. And you asked me if I wanted to join FaZe. There was like 12 people at the time. Great memories. This is going to be crazier, though, because don't get me wrong. I take that over anything, because at that time, that was just the most special thing to me ever. But whoever wins this is going to be in a house and is going to know that the second they sign the dotted line, they join FaZe, get $1 million, get a GTR and a $250,000 sponsor from G Fuel. It's just, I actually can't believe that this is real. And I don't even think people are going to really understand it until this show goes on. We're going to be doing this show for like 15 weeks straight leading up to the top 20. So every week, every Thursday, we're going to be back.
It's not really going to hit until the show actually starts.
Yeah.
People
So
start
the
100%.
show,
to feel
I was
it.
gonna ask. I mean, we just hit so many different things, right? We're
Yeah.
doing something that people are familiar with, but in an entirely new way, right? I'm curious from your perspective, like of all those new things that we're bringing to the table this year, like which one are you most excited for? Like, what new element to the contest are you most excited about this year?
I think just like the overall $1 million is just life changing. You know what I'm saying? You can't really we've never done anything like that before.
Yeah. I mean, for me, definitely it's the top 20 house though. Like, cause I just see that as like a Twitch reality show and YouTube. It's just gonna be like, I don't know. That to me is what I'm most excited about, to see the challenges that we make people do on a daily basis. They're gonna wake up, not to compare it to Squid Games because no one's getting hurt, hopefully Seabass, but the way that they just wake up and there's a challenge, right? And they don't know what's going on. It's kind of a similar, I just thought of that for the first time. It's a similar kind of thing. Don't worry, no one will get hurt though. Your favorite people will still live, hopefully, unless Seabass has other plans. Or Tommy. We know Tommy's fighting soon. This guy's violent. Tommy.
Maybe we mix it up. Maybe we make it a little interesting.
Tommy, I actually want to just mention that real quick. You got your first fight ever boxing. I actually can't wait to see it.
March 5th, man. We got like a month and a half left, so
he'll be training. But after he's done, he'll come to the top 20 house and he'll maybe give some boxing. Maybe you got to spar. Maybe that's a challenge. You got to spar Tommy.
One of the challenges might have to be with you.
When does the top 20 house happen?
Hey, we can't say that stuff yet, Tommy.
Oh, okay.
Listen, every Thursday
to get to.
Every Thursday, 12 p.m. Pacific time, we will be here on this live stream leading up and giving all the information. So everyone make sure that you're ready. If you want to compete, you want a chance to not only join FaZe, but win all of the prizes that we continuously are speaking about. Show up every Thursday. Don't miss out. Right now, like we said, though, you can sign up. Registration is open now, FaZeClan.com/FaZe1. You have time to register. How many, Seabass, there's like a couple weeks to register, right?
Yeah, you can register at any point between now and when submissions are closed. Submissions will open, I believe, in a week.
Yeah.
So you have a week to get your bearings and get things ready. But obviously, even if you miss the first day or so, you're still available to register at any point between now and when submissions close.
Yeah, it's gonna be super exciting though. Tommy, what do you think is the best way, if you can give advice? I mean, again, you were like the OG recruiter. You recruited so many people that are people's favorite FaZe members now. So, what is the best way for someone to stick out? Especially in 2022, man, with all the YouTubers and streamers and other people. I don't even know the answer to the question. So,
dude, listen,
what do you think?
It's so much harder now than it ever was, and it's going to continue like that. That's going to continue to be that way for a while. It's going to continue to get harder and harder. But I think you just have to be creative and like do something that hasn't been done before. And I mean, creativity is really the word that sticks out to me the most.
I actually like. Since you're right, it's been a while since we've had to deal with this type of challenge. We've all been in FaZe since 2010 and 11, so it's pretty crazy. It's been almost 11 years for all of us. So I think we got to bring in somebody who actually can answer that question. A winner from last year, who is actually going to also be a host on the show with me and Seabass for the next 14 weeks, including the next couple days. So let's bring in one of the FaZe 5 winners from last year. Maybe he can give some better insight about how the hell somebody can win the challenge, because he did it last year. So let's
No! What? Nah! Is that me? No way! No way! Let's go! Number 9! Down one! Straight down. Dumb Mohawk or die. Oh no! It's not Fact City no more. It's FaZe Fact City. For the podcast. Let's go!
Happy birthday.
You do everything.
Look at that, bro. Little FaZe.
Yeah, like I can't forget this, bro. I really can't, but I appreciate this car every day. 3, 2, 1.
I've been a married man, chat.
This is Risky Reels, right? Got an AR. What's good, bitch? What's up, brother? Oh. Yeah! Oh! Let's go!
I think his mic cut out.
Your mic cut out.
Fact City, man. How are you? We heard the energy. Don't worry.
Oh, man, I'm doing great. I'm excited for this announcement.
Phase 1, it's here.
Yes. Faxity, you are going to be a host with me and Seabass for the next 14, 15 weeks when we're doing this show. We're ready to have a lot of fun, but Faxity is here to give a little bit of an insight of what he went through last year. Like I said, he's one of the 6 winners from the last challenge. So you got a lot of more current advice to be able to give than we can. We're all old over here. We've all been here. You know, I just had to hit a 720 a couple times a week, and I joined FaZe. So like, Faxity, as someone who won last
nice
year,
clips. Put some respect on your name. But yeah, things have changed.
I did hit
I don't
the
think we're
ladder
going through
off
the gauntlet
high
like they are anymore.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
No, this is harder. But hey, bigger things at stake too. Back 10 years ago, you know, it was just joining a team for fun, and it was great. But this year again, $1 million, $250,000 sponsorship from G Fuel, and a brand new GTR. Faxity, you won a car last year. Okay.
I did.
I just realized that. But now imagine GTR and $1 million.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you got to tell these guys about your experience at Phase 5 last year and also
break
what
it down.
Like?
Start from obviously getting the news and go from there. You know, break it down a little bit.
The way it went from last year, how, you know, my perspective, and, you know, with Phase 5 being announced, I was stoked. I been wanting to join FaZe since I was a kid. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are watching right now. You guys watched FaZe since, you know, back then to now. And who doesn't want to join FaZe? Everybody wants to join FaZe. And when I first heard of the announcement, I was like, this is it. This is my chance to join FaZe. And it could be your chance right now to join FaZe. The way it went for me, honestly, is I believed in myself. And I think that's the main factor, is to believe in yourself, be different. You have to stand out. And with the announcement, you know, obviously open to top 100, to top 20, to top 5, the winners. Man, it was fun, but also, I don't want to say stressful, but it was, because, you know, the constant overthinking, so many bigger creators competing. Mind you, I was the smallest. I was one of the smallest creators to compete. A lot of people were doubting me. You're not going to make it. You're doing this. I cut it all out. I cut everybody out and focused on myself and get it to top 100.
Well, yeah, you like you said, I think it's a very valid point. You were one of the smallest creators that entered the challenge. And as one of the 5 people, 6 people that won, as one of the smallest people, I remember seeing everyone, and I was watching from the shadows creeping in, and so many people were like, "Oh, you're not gonna do it. What are you talking about? You have like 100 viewers. You're not gonna do it." But dude, this is what the challenge is about. So like this year, the stakes are higher, and we got another guest I wanna drag in, the guy who actually, you know, with the help of Seabass, of course, the guy who actually was the one that came up with the idea of Phase 5 originally. You know, everyone's favorite, Richard Banks. How you doing, guy?
What's up, brother?
Oh, you can't see him, but he's got his
no camera.
No camera.
I just rolled in to say what's up. This is fucking crazy, huh? So did we just roll like the intro to this and like
we did.
Going on?
It's all there.
Yeah, they know what's up.
It's all out. The secret's out, Banks. Everything we've ever talked about, including the top 20 house, which I know you've wanted to do that for years, but we talked a little bit about it.
I just think it's important as far as like keeping the fucking fans engaged and having them really have a say in like who's gonna join. You know what I mean? Like this is like, obviously this is so much different than like any other Phase 5 or recruitment challenge we've done. Obviously me and Seabass, that original one, that was like, I think YouTube video responses still existed, right?
Yeah, you had to do a YouTube video response. Yeah,
that's, you know what I mean? This is fucking obviously on a whole different level. We put a lot of resources into this. And, you know, the one thing for me that stayed a part of my story and like something that I've always wanted to stay true to is like, just like helping people, you know what I mean? And changing people's lives and shit. Like I love that shit, bro. I've seen so many creators. Like I lived with the Nelk boys originally, right? When they were originally living in a car, we helped them get their visas. FaZe actually helped them get their visas, you know what I mean? And these guys weren't making any money, and like, look what they're doing these days, you know what I mean? Shit like that. All the artists we've ever worked with, it's really special to see somebody, like to really witness somebody grind it out, work hard, and like just have their whole world flipped upside down. It's fucking dope. And we're about to do that for one person. A person watching this, potentially, person out there on Twitter, however they come across this and enter and join and try out, whichever. I don't see why you wouldn't. If you're working some bullshit dead end job, like I don't see why you wouldn't do this. But one person, $1 million from MOONPay. what are we paying out in? Bitcoin, Ethereum? What are we doing?
Just
It's crypto.
Yeah, we'll see.
Crypto.
We'll yeah.
Be determined. But
Yeah.
$1 million in crypto, which I'm a big crypto rat these days for anybody following what I'm doing. But that's fucking, you know what I mean? That's
It's
like
It's $1 million, bro.
Yeah, it's
To
$1 million.
win anything and win $1 million on the
Yep.
spot is insane.
And that's
There's
not
very
even
few-
it.
Yeah. Yeah, and
G Fuel cash bonus, right?
yeah,
And then
sponsorship. Yep.
150,000.
BTR. That's the fucking millionaire starter kit. Like what?
Yeah, you're right.
Like that's it. Your family, like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
it's
Banks, there's going to be hundreds of thousands, millions. We don't know. There's going to be a lot of people that show up to try out for this, and there's a lot of people paying attention to what you have to say and what you might be looking out for. So, from directly from you, if there's anything specifically that you're looking for in a participant of Phase 1, what would you say?
Bro, honestly, like it's kind of cliche, but my biggest piece of advice going into this is be yourself always. I think that's a super slept on thing. Just in social media success in general, people can feel that and read that. Like when you're comfortable in front of the camera, when you're comfortable with yourself, and when you're confident in what you're doing, super attractive signals of that person like being successful. Because obviously we have a stake in this game too, right? We don't want to recruit some fucking bum who like fucks off and like doesn't do anything with the opportunity. Like this is a really serious shot. We're gonna drive our entire audience, the entire community, like people from other orgs and people who aren't even interested in FaZe are gonna hop on this. Like, because why would, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't they? Someone's gonna fucking really like grind it out for the next couple months. And this is something that we've never seen in gaming before. You know what I'm saying? Like in our world, we've never seen anything this big. But
like
honestly,
you said too, just one other thing for people that are out here starving for content. Like, what better content could you have than to make it to the top 20 and get moved into that house and have daily content just being pumped out? And I can't wait to see people bring their
for everything. When we were developing this idea, and anytime I've ever been a part of any like content conversations or any IP conversations in general, product conversations, I always ask myself, what do I want? You know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna make a chair. What do I want? What do I want to sit in? And this was that. What do we want to watch? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch everything that this is doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's that like crazy, like perfect balance between our world and what we're doing, a whole FaZe universe, and like Big Brother, America's Got Talent, American Idol type shit. Like this is gonna be cool, man. And I want to do this and give people this opportunity and like raise the stakes every fucking year and keep developing on this and do this like once a year if possible. You know what I mean? This is a big thing for us too. So we want to make sure we recruit the absolute most perfect person. But as far as like what you're like contributing or how you're signing up or how you're trying out, like we're looking for anything and everything, bro. Like I've found talent in people on the dumbest littlest shit, but that dumbest littlest shit could, you know what I mean? You live your life in the first person, and you don't. Sometimes people don't know how special they are, bro. Like for real, that's a real thing.
Yeah,
that's facts.
And it takes outside eyeballs to see that shit and to tell you, like, yo, focus on this. Like T-Wop's a great example of that, right? This kid stumbled into my fucking house, was editing videos for Rice Gum, and I'm like, bro, you're a genius. Like, really? Like, yeah, bro, you're a fucking genius. And we all know, because we've all worked with T-Wop a bunch. He works with FaZe now, right? And he was working with some of our members over the past few years, helping some of our like long-term day one members who have never really gotten views go crazy, whatever. T-Wop's a fucking genius, point being. And it's like this kid, that's somebody who, if a kid like T-Wop tried out for Phase 1, I can't see how he wouldn't win. But the funniest part is T-Wop wouldn't have known that. He probably knows it now. Right. He's been told he's a fucking genius enough times, and he's seen success so many times now. But he wouldn't have known that. This kid was like, you know what I mean? Like to himself.
Yeah. Well,
that's why step one, you got to put yourself out there.
Yeah, and on that point too, I know a lot of people even last year like are like, you know, they're not They're not. They think, okay, there's only 5 people winning last year. Why would I even enter? I'm not. It's just gonna be so hard to win. And this year it's probably even they have even more doubt because there's one winner. But like, and that's an important point Banks made. And we're gonna have again 15 weeks of this show, and we're gonna be bringing on a lot of people that maybe didn't win it, but to show you what happened with them after. We have a few people that we've actually hired from the Phase 1 challenge that are big pieces of our company now. They work internally on FaZe every day. We have a few people that went their own route on YouTube and became successful. So like, I think it's important what Banks is saying. Like, even if you don't win the challenge, there's so much benefit into being a part of this. And again, we're looking at everyone. Obviously, we're looking to recruit one person and for one person to be the winner of the entire challenge. But we're always looking for other, like, we have so many people that we have our eyes on from last year still that we're kind of keeping tabs on. Like I said, employees have been hired that were competitors in this challenge last year. So just don't be, don't be discouraged by the number one. There's so much opportunity to come out of this. We haven't even revealed everything, but obviously at the end of it all, we're all going to be looking at the number one winner, and it's going to be one of the coolest moments. So we're excited. I know Banks has got to go. Tommy, I know you got to go also. Spar and stuff. We got to see that knockout on March 5th. So I'm gonna actually kick you off so you can go train. We got to see that knockout.
Fortune favors the bold. The real people that are gonna win this challenge are the ones that believe that they're not gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Like they have one thing in their mind, and then that is to win. And those are the people that are gonna come out top 20. And that's all I got to say. Just be confident in yourself, believe in yourself, and make it happen.
Yes.
And Faxity is the example of that. This guy said Phase 4. He has a Phase 4 emote still. I just saw it in the Twitch chat. Because he said Phase 4 because I'm already winning at the beginning, and he did. He was one of the winners. So.
Confidence is key. You got to believe in yourself.
Not that, from the outside looking in, we can tell you, like, I remember when I first saw you say that when you made top 100, and that always stuck with me. Just that confidence level and that persona and that true belief, it goes so far.
Yeah.
I had to switch to Wi-Fi because my fucking internet's dumb.
You're good.
But off of what you were saying, Apex, like there's individuals, like people go their own routes and like whatever. Like, could you imagine any of us? Like, we all met on Xbox, bro. Like, could you imagine if you told any one of us that this is what we were destined for?
Yeah,
we'd laugh at you, bro. We were more confident than anyone. You know what I'm saying? We fought through the FUD and people fucking talking shit about us taking video games too seriously, all that shit. But we just, you know what I mean? Stayed the track, and we're here now. Like, imagine someone like Rugrat, bro. Imagine you told him, like, yo, you're going to be on the level that you are, like, that he is today, in 10 years. Like, there's no way anyone would believe that. You know what I'm saying? But, like, there's talent buried in everyone. There's something special buried in everyone. And there's really no reason why you can't be the next, Rugrat.
100%. Well, I think we're gonna take some questions and stuff, but I'm gonna let Tommy and Banks go. Like I said, we know they're busy. We know, Tommy, you gotta, like I said, you're getting kicked off even if you want to stay. Go train. Banks, thank you. We'll have you. You guys will be back. We got 15 weeks of this, so we'll see you guys soon. But thank you guys, and we'll be watching everyone. They'll be watching. So thanks, Banks. We'll talk to you soon, guy.
Fuck off. I'm getting kicked off.
I mean, you could stay, but I'm sure.
I'll come over there. I'll come up to wherever you're living at and slam you.
All right. Come down.
I love you guys.
Love you too. We'll see you.
Take care, man. Thank you.
Seriously, I'm hyped on it. I'm going to be super, super involved in the process. Like, I think we're all really excited about this. All the founders, all the OG members, you know what I mean? Like, this is very, like, I think we found the perfect balance between, like, that OG vibe of, like, community, you know what I mean? That's what FaZe is rooted in. That's what FaZe was built on. And we're just going to add new wave production and, obviously a fuck ton of money. So,
yeah,
dope.
It is.
You're right. Better.
Love you guys.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
See you soon. I think Seabass and Fax, if you guys are down, I mean, we've always been talking a lot, but I want to do a little bit of a Q&A session. We got obviously the YouTube chat going. We got the Twitch chat going.
I'm down.
Where are we taking the questions from? Do we know?
Yeah, we'll have that. We'll figure that out right now. But we've obviously spoke a lot about what's going on, and we don't want to keep going in circles. But if anyone has any questions, type it in the chat that you're in. We're going to pull some questions out and we'll answer them over the next, couple minutes. And again, we'll be back next Thursday and every Thursday up until that top 20. And then that show will be a 24/7, 2-week thing. And then we will crown the winner, Seabass. It's not going to be you. Faxity, you should.
You got me. I want to leave and join back. I want to leave and go for this challenge again. Like $1 million in crypto, a GTR, and 200. I'm trying to leave and run this challenge back.
Yeah, if I was you, I mean, I can't. I don't have it. I can't anymore. So I'm gonna just take my position and be happy about it. I'm gonna miss out on the prizes, but I don't blame you, man. This is
It's crazy.
a crazy opportunity. Yeah,
It is.
bro. I don't even know what that top 20 is gonna be made out of. Like, I just am so like. That's another thing. A lot of people think like, oh, it's gonna be all massive content creators. No, like honestly, not that many of them even tried out last year. So that last year it was. And there was some that tried out and they didn't make it because they didn't really try because they thought, oh,
yeah, they can just coast through.
I have
you
5-6 million subscribers. I don't really have to try. But like, we literally didn't move people on to the next round because they didn't do well in the challenge. It doesn't matter if you have 1 subscriber or 10 million. We're really looking for people that are crushing the challenges that we're putting out, and we can see if you can adapt to what we're doing. And let's get it. Seabass, we got the questions in the Discord. If you guys see it in the
I'll pull them up right now.
I'm going to open. Well, the first question is from Fab Dinero. I just answered it, but you said, do you have to have a big following? But of course not. Like I said, Faxi, what was your following before you joined FaZe?
I think before I joined FaZe, I probably roughly had around like 2,000 on Twitter. I think even less, to be honest. And I was averaging like 100 viewers or like 200 viewers. And when I started going for the challenge, as I kept going, I just seen growth consistently, and boom, I joined FaZe. So that's why I'm here to literally express to everybody watching, I promise you, you can have nothing right now. And if you are confident and believe in yourself and know you can make something happen, go for it. Because if I can do it, you can do it too. I'm telling you. Yeah. Run this up. It's crazy. So
yeah, that's actually, I got my own question for you. I would love to hear directly from you as someone who not only won, but just competed. When we announced Phase 5, the one that you competed in 2020, what was the moment in your head where you're like, I'm going to try out, I'm going to do it? Like, how long did it take to convince yourself that you were going to be part of it and you were going to compete?
To be honest, personally, it actually happened on stream. I was streaming and I seen the announcement. And at the time, I was actually in an org and I dropped everything. I was like, this is my dream. Like, this phase is my dream. This is what I want. And this is what I need. Like, I have to go for this. And on stream, I remember making the announcement, yo, I'm going for FaZe. This is it. I'm winning. And it's what I want. And right when the announcement happened, I instantly just went for it. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, that's probably the best time I've had in my whole, 2 years of creating content. That was probably the best time. Looking back at it, having so many people, to make content with, and then all the challenges, it just keeps you on your feet and motivated. And it's so fun, honestly.
I really appreciate how your announcement wasn't, I'm trying out, but I'm winning.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because again, confidence goes a long way.
Yeah.
And mind you, obviously, you're going to have people telling you, oh, you're not going to make it because there's this guy that has 1 million subscribers going for it. This guy that's this. It doesn't matter. And, people that last year, I kept saying, oh, it's going to be rigged. You're not winning. They're going for famous people. No, it's not. Yeah. I'm proof of that. And like I said, I can't express this enough. Run the challenge. Because if I can do it, you can do it too. I promise. And I honestly can't wait to see all the submissions too. It's going to be crazy.
So we got some more questions, Seabass. And I don't know if you want to answer this now, but where we'll be able to see what the challenges are. That's what people are asking.
Yeah, so I believe it's a week from today. I'm not sure if that news is already out or if I'm breaking it right now. Obviously, the communication will continue to come on social media. If you're not already following us at FaZe Clan on all social medias, that's the best place to get this information, as well as FaZeClan.com/FaZe1. Those are the two places where you'll find all the information you need. So I don't know if I'm breaking the news now or if it's already out there, but it's a week from today. We will release the official information on what you need to do to compete in the first round.
So yeah,
so it's not out there yet. Don't worry, you haven't missed it. It's coming.
There's 3 steps that I'm going to give right now. 1, sign up, FaZeClan.com/FaZe1. Put your information in. Make sure you're ready to go. The registration's open now, and the challenges will start, like Seabass said, I think next week. We broke
That's
the
a
news,
good
it's
point
fine.
about registration. Yeah, once you're registered, you're not going to miss anything.
You're not gonna miss
all
anything.
you need to do to ensure you get all the information you need is register on the website.
Point number 2, follow FaZe Clan on Twitter, because genuinely, that's where all the information is going to be. You don't have to follow. You could put on notifications, not follow. I don't know if you don't want to, whatever. But if you want to see information every day, it will be on the Twitter. And number 3, this live stream will be here every Thursday on youtube.com/FaZeClan and twitch.com/FaZe. Switch.tv/FaZe. Come on, guy. We will be streaming this on both every Thursday. So pull up. All the information will be there. We're going to be revealing things every week. Honestly, like, I don't want to get too into it, but literally, like, some weeks we're going to be revealing some winners. I'm just going to get a little ahead, Seabass. Don't worry. I won't spoil anything. Some weeks, in the next couple weeks, we might reveal some winners early. We might have some of your other favorite FaZe members come and vouch pretty heavily. We're going to be watching, we're going to be watching submissions on stream. We're going to be doing it all live with you guys every week on this stream. So you don't want to miss it. If you want to follow this along, every Thursday we'll be here, 12 p.m. Pacific time. And if you miss the stream, it's going to be on YouTube as a YouTube video after. So every Thursday, all the information will be here. Next question, though, I got for you guys, Seabass. Faxity, correct me if I'm wrong, but did you have a job last year, like when you entered Phase 5?
Part-time, but it was like a part-time because I also did part-time streaming, but I was working. Yeah, I was working at Boost Mobile.
Yeah, because someone said, what is your advice if you have a job? So again, you're the one that can answer this the best. You did this. You won with a job. I know maybe you didn't have it the entire time, but what is your advice for someone that has a job?
To be honest, sacrifice. You got to sacrifice. I mean, I sacrificed my sleep. I would come home after an 8-9 hour shift and get the streaming. My 3, 4, 5 hours, whatever I had in me that night, and just stayed consistent with it. I stayed super consistent and did a lot of sacrificing, but it's what I wanted. So you got to just chase what you want, believe in yourself, and make it happen.
Yep. I see another question. I'll actually answer this one, but someone said, do you have to be really good at gaming, or is this more of a content creation challenge? Oh, FaZe Clan is, from its roots, a gaming organization, so it never hurts to be a gamer, but definitely not what you don't need to be any sort of gamer, streamer. That's not what we're looking for.
Anything, man.
Anything. So the content creation is what it is. Again, you got to realize this is not just you making videos and us picking you. Like, there's a lot of stages to this, and the main stage of this is going to be you living in a house with 19 other creators, waking up every day doing different challenges, whether it's gaming, whether it's sports, whether it's trying to, promote how would you make this commercial. We don't know yet. We haven't come to those challenges yet. You'll see those as we go, but definitely it's not only gaming. It's definitely not surrounding any platform. If you're on TikTok, there's a lot of people from TikTok only creators that made the top 100. So there's absolutely nothing that you need to do other than create content for this. And again, every week you will see, the details of that. So Seabass, I got one for you. Okay. Yep. People keep asking this question, and I remember from last year too, people thought that, I don't know, people always have their preconceived notions that you have to be this and that and whatever. This is an interesting one, but someone said, do you have to be a face, like, do you have to basically be a creator that shows your face to impact your chances of joining? Because listen, when I was 14, 15, I was scared to show my face on YouTube, and it took me a while to do it. I know a lot of people don't. This is an interesting one, though, Seabass. I actually want to hear what you think about that, because I got to answer my own. But what do you have to say?
Actually, it's a good question. I think I think something that we've discussed already on this show and we'll continue to discuss is that being yourself is the best way to be a participant in this contest, right? You should be yourself, and then you should put what that is out there to the world. I mean, that even kind of speaks on the last question. Whatever your talent is, if you're a gamer, if you're a chef, if you're a musician, if you're a playwright, if you're a comedian, it really doesn't matter. We are looking for any and every craft. We're looking for the people who are the best at showcasing what that craft is. I don't think there's anything that would make us happier than this top 20 house being as absolutely different as possible and being able to showcase as many different things and as many people that make the internet's creators great all in one location at one time. So being who you are and living in the ability to showcase that is certainly important. Now, That being said, we are going to be live streaming from a physical location. So that certainly would, affect the ability to do that. It's actually a good question.
They could. I'm just saying, this is why I brought it up. Listen,
they don't have to show their face.
That's the way to stand out, right? If you show up in a costume with a mask on and nobody knows who you are, that could happen. So
if that's your thing, that actually works.
Yeah, I mean, Dream is one of the biggest gaming creators in the world. Nobody knows what he looks like. He has this little mask that he puts on. So it sounds like, you're going to have to show your face, but I guess
I mean, you just talked about Squid Game. I don't think a single person showed their face in that either.
You don't have to. So again, like Seabass said, listen, just don't discourage yourself by thinking of all the things that are reasons that you shouldn't do it. Everything's good until we tell you can't do this or you can't do that, and there's really nothing that we're holding back. Obviously, make good content. We don't want to see anything bad going on, but as long as you're just doing good content, being yourself, like Seabass said, there shouldn't be any reasons for you to not be able to. If there are people that are ineligible, the information will be on that website, FaZeClan.com/FaZe1. I'm not sure what exactly. I don't know, Seabass. I don't even know.
We've had questions obviously about age and etc. The blanket answer is that it depends on the country that you're in. So the best answer we can give you is to go to FaZeClan.com/FaZe1 and look at the terms and conditions based on where you live, and that will be the best way to find those answers.
Yeah, and just honestly, unfortunately, we can't give a straight answer to age, and we tried our best. I'm just gonna say it. We went head on with our legal team to try to make it as open as we can. They did an amazing job. We really appreciate everyone on our legal team that did what they did. But at the end of the day, with the gifts at stake, with the $1 million that someone's gonna win, with a car, with the $250,000 GFO sponsorship, there are laws and stuff that came into play. So some people may be ineligible. Check it out on the website, FaZeClan.com/FaZe1. Go through the terms and conditions, see if you are. But another interesting one, and sorry guys, I'm taking over here, but I saw a question about.
No, run it, man.
Do your thing.
Do you have to speak English? That's from Complex485.
Absolutely.
No, you do not. FaZe Virus won last year from speaking Arabic on his stream. We had FaZe King, who also won, who only spoke Portuguese and Spanish. So definitely not. I mean, honestly, to me, if you're speaking a different language, that's a way to stand out. We had a lot of people in the top 100 that didn't speak English. So again, don't put restrictions on yourself. There's no restrictions, man. It's just do you make your content, and anybody can win this, for real. So it's exciting. I actually love seeing different languages and love seeing people that are able to speak multiple. It widens your fan base. It widens your opportunity for sure. So that's a good thing if you speak a different language, not a bad thing.
Absolutely.
We have another, this community was pretty harsh on us last year, thinking that we didn't care about them, even though we're FaZe Clan. Come on. You guys are crazy, but someone's asking, Jetsy's asking, and he looks like a trick shotter when I see his name. He said, do you think the trick shotting community has a chance? What do you have to say about that, Theo?
Of course.
Come on, guys.
I think, first of all, as we've just stated, everybody has a chance. But yeah, I think to the trick shotting community who are speaking to, we're talking to HYPEX and Seabass right now. Do you think you have a chance? I think you have a chance.
Seabass was in Ilcams before. Seabass did have a clip on Ilcams from Scrapyard.
I had more than one.
Wrist twist on Scrapyard.
Put some respect on my name. I had more than one.
Listen, I see Ramos in the chat. He's the king of Ilcams, Seabass. I'm not worried about your Ilcams. But yes, of course, the trick shot community has a chance. Listen, like we said, if you're just gonna only trick shot, maybe not. You gotta go with everybody. If you're just gonna only trick shot, if you're just gonna only play Warzone, if you're just gonna only make dancing TikToks, I don't know. Nobody should be sticking to just one piece of content that you're making. Obviously, do you, be you, but we're gonna be throwing challenge after challenge at people. So for people to be creative in ways to stand out, that's what this is all about. We need to see how someone can adapt and stand out in any scenario. And I'm gonna name drop someone right now that I think did a great job last year. But our guy Potter, who was a trick shotter.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy, I don't even know what you do all day, how you hit the shots you hit and stuff. But for example, we put Potter, if Potter makes it this year, the top 20, I know that man is going to be doing random things in the challenges.
Bro, he's going to be bringing some real props into the house.
So, exactly. So just be you. He's a trick shotter, but he stands out because of how crazy he is. So you're gonna, if you're just hitting 720 insta swaps, I don't know if you're gonna have a real chance. But also, if you're just dropping 30 bombs on Warzone, you're probably not gonna have a chance either. Or boxing kids like Seabass on Fortnite. So you gotta be a little, do your craft, but also be ready to expand a little bit.
Yeah, well said.
Any other questions here, Seabass and Faxi? You guys see that you wanna go out here before we wrap this up? I mean, we have one more announcement after. Let's get another question or two, and then we have.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is a good one to
giveaway.
tackle. I'm seeing a question about is it possible to sign up or register as a group? We're really looking for individuality on this one. So in all likelihood, no. I believe that's outlined in the terms and conditions. So again, I defer to those as the Bible. But as a more blanket answer, I believe we're looking for individuals. It's a great question. I'm seeing another one from Alex. Can you still win if you've never made content before? Absolutely. As long as content's good, right? If you're able to stand out and catch our eye in a way that we're not seeing from someone else, it doesn't matter what you've done before. It matters what we see while this contest is open.
And I don't want to keep referencing you, I mean, I am going to keep referencing you. That's why you're here. But Faxi never made a piece of content until a year before, right, Faxi?
Yeah.
I mean, I tried kind of, but like I officially started January 1st of the year I joined FaZe. And that year I started actually creating content is the year I joined. And I'm seeing a lot of people ask like if they could do Rocket League, if they're interested in clothing, if they're like, do whatever your talent is, whatever you're good at, do it. And do it, with all you have, give it all you got. And, like HYPEX was mentioning earlier, I would also focus on just expanding as well. Don't stay stuck on doing one thing. Try to expand as well, because then you catch more eyes and have a better chance, in my opinion.
And again, I see a lot of people from the top 100 in the chats right now. I see Rogan, I see Closer, I see Stratus. I see a lot of you guys. And again, we see you guys. We've been watching. We always are watching. You see Rhett in here too. A lot of these guys are here. Cryptics. We're waiting to see what you guys do this year. And everybody that wasn't in it, again, don't sleep. If you slept last year, don't sleep this year. Let's get it. We got a lot to do here. And I think just one last thing I want to say before we transition here. We have a couple things to give away. But oh my God, no, I lost it, Seabass.
It's okay. I got it for you.
Something important. Oh man,
no worries. I was gonna hit something else, so I'll go there first. Something I think Faxity can speak on as well too.
Oh, man.
Just like we're even just in the chat right now, looking out for the people who are already, declaring their interest. I think it's important as a participant to do that too. One of the biggest things that we've seen every year that this contest is open is the friendships and the collaboration that happen between the participants themselves. I think that you stand a chance to not only improve what you're doing, but learn new things, make new friends, all through just figuring out who around you and who with similar interests is also participating. And, Faxi, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. But I think it's really important to pay attention to the community and who might be doing something similar that you wanted to try. Because there's a lot of people out there who will be looking for some help. And this is a better time than ever to find those people and meet new people.
I'm cutting you off because I remembered. And people think I'm lying that I forgot. I remember. Someone said something. Faxi said about making clothes. We had someone in the top 100 that made rugs, bro. He made rugs. He made custom rugs.
He was phenomenal. I believe he came just from TikTok as well to even.
Yeah, he was a TikToker. Exactly.
The name escapes.
Man. Yeah.
It'll come to me.
I could see his face right now in my head. I don't remember his name right
he
now.
was the opening in one of the reaction videos we did. He was the first one.
He made custom rugs on TikTok. Party, that's his name. Yes, thank you. Party. And yeah, he made it into the top 100. Guys, there's no excuses. So just shut up and sign up. That's all I'm saying. Stop making excuses.
Shut up and sign up. That's a great slogan.
You're just going to, whatever. Honestly, don't sign up. You're going to miss out. I know there's a lot of people that are ready to go.
Sign up.
All right, bro. You can only tell them so much. We've been here for 40 minutes. We're telling them there's $1 million, $250,000 more dollars, a brand new GTR. Look at Adapt has a GTR. You're gonna get a cooler one than Adapt for free, so you can rub that in his face as his new teammate for the rest of his life. So, listen, I just want to
shut up and sign up.
Let's shut up and sign up. FaZeClan.com/FaZe1. Before we end this, though, we're gonna give away some stuff here, some merch. I'm always look at how many FaZe logos are in my damn house. But yes, if you guys are going to join FaZe, you need to be laced up with FaZe Clan merch. So type in the chat right now, #RTF1. It stands for Road to FaZe 1. RTF1, that's the name of the show, Road to FaZe 1. Type it in the chat right now. on Twitch for a chance to win. YouTube as well. We'll be looking out for some of you guys. Type it there. RTF1 in the chat to win. And you'll be messaged by a moderator. We're going to be giving away some vouchers to win some free clothing from FaZeClan.com. And I'm just going to say, if you go on the site right now and you're like, I already got that shirt, I already have that, hold on to it. We got some crazy stuff dropping. You guys know we got the collabs on deck. You know we got some great merch. Some good stuff's coming this year, so you don't even have to use it right now. RTF1 in the chat, and we're going to be giving away some vouchers. Pat, come on, man. Get some good winners out here, please. All these guys deserve it. But all right, Seabass, Faxity, before we go, is there anything you guys any last things you want to touch on? Any last points to,
I think I want to just touch up on, like, if you're going for this challenge, again, I can't stress enough, to believe in yourself. And what I did a lot when I was going for the challenge, kind of what Seabass was mentioning earlier, it opened up doors for me almost, reaching out to creators, talking to them, having even collabing with creators I never thought I'd collab with. And I feel like that opened up a lot of more doors, also boosted my confidence and just mixing, you know what I'm saying? And, doing all that, I feel like, don't be afraid and get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right. Thank you, guys. Seabass, take it away. Close this out. We'll be back next Thursday, guys. Seabass, Faxity, and I will be here every week. We have some more special guests next week and every week after. I'm excited. We're going to get too much of you guys for the next 15 weeks, Seabass and Faxity, but yeah.
All right. So yeah, just to wrap up, obviously, first of all, I can't underscore what Faxity just said enough. Put yourself out there. Even if that's among your friend group, even if that's among the following you might have, no matter how small, if you're questioning whether or not this is something you should do, put that thought out there and you'll see what comes back to you. It's going to be nothing but love and support. You'll be blown away. Once you decide to put yourself out there, you'll see what comes back. I can't encourage everyone enough to just put themselves out there to try. You'll be shocked at what comes back. So we can't wait. We're so excited. The first thing you need to do, we got a lot of questions, a lot of this, that, the other. The first answer and the only answer that matters right now, the best thing you can do is register. FaZeClan.com/FaZe1. That's where you need to be. That's how you sign up. That's how you get your information. That's how you'll eventually submit. That is the place you need to go for everything related to this contest, this challenge. And the first thing and the only thing you can do right now is register. So make sure you do that. Do not sleep, shut up, and sign up, as HYPERX said. We got to put that somewhere. Sorry to tell everyone to shut up, but it just rolls off the tongue.
It does. Shut up and sign up. It sounds good. We should trademark it. And I don't get tattoos, but we'll tattoo it on Seabass's forehead. Listen, even if you're not sure if you're going to do it, guys, go sign up now. Even if you're not sure if you're going to actually follow through, sign up, decide that later, push yourself over the line later, because you gotta.
I promise you, there will be multiple people right now who sign up that we'll go talk to that made the top 100 who will say, yeah, I didn't actually think I was going to do it, but I signed up and then I thought about it and then I decided to. And a lot of those people are going to make the top 100. A lot of those people are going to make the top 20. Everyone that makes the top 100 and the top 20 and the winner will all have signed up. You have to. It's the first place to start.
Look at me, bro. Like, the fact that I'm in this call with you guys, like, it's unreal to me. Like, the fact that I'm here. I remember last year watching the announcement, watching you guys, and I was the one behind the screen. I'm like, wow, I want to do this. How am I going to do this? There's so many people going for it. Am I gonna, but once I locked in and I was like, I got to do this. I want to do this. And look at me now. Now I'm with HYPERX. Now I'm with Seabass. Now I'm here doing this with you guys. Like, it's fucking nuts. So if you guys don't shut up and sign up, what are you doing? I'm telling you. You gotta believe in yourself and take this over. Let's fucking go, bro.
Listen, if you're not gonna sign up after that, I'm done asking. Registration ends February 9th. February 9th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time is when registration ends. You got a couple weeks. Don't be a procrastinator. I know you have if you haven't done your homework. You got that essay to write. Don't add this to the list under all that. I mean, that's very important. Go do it. Get off this after. Go do it. But sign up. That's it. We'll see you guys next Thursday.
We really just closed with telling people to do their homework, man. That's not where I thought this show would go.
I am the last guy to tell people to do their homework, but do your homework. Sign up. That's the homework that FaZe Clan's giving you today. Shut up and sign up. We love you guys. Next Thursday, we'll be back every week. Be here Thursday, 12 p.m. We'll see you guys later. Hashtag RTF1 in the chat to win some free merch. If you're still here, I hope you win. Love you guys. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Good luck.
Peace out, baby.
What's going on, everybody? My name is SCUF. FaZe is life changing. I've been wanting to join FaZe ever since I was young. They have that creativity.
Everyone's goal in the gaming community to join FaZe. This clan is the biggest and the best.
FaZe showed that she can be creative in any type of way that she want to be. Not white kid,
There's this icon. To be a part of that team would be insane. FaZe is life changing. FaZe is not just a community, it's a family. FaZe shows that you can go down this route. You
Welcome to Phase 1. This is the biggest thing FaZe has ever done by far. Last year, we had hundreds of thousands of entries and selected 6 individuals to join our roster. This year, we're looking for one. One person who will be offered the same opportunity and receive a signing bonus of $1 million in crypto, powered by MOONPAY. Whether you play video games, you're an artist, or you just vlog your life every day, all are welcome. We'll look through every single submission and narrow it down to our top 100 creators. And then we're gonna shave that down to 20. We're gonna fly out those 20 to LA for 15 days. We'll be streaming live 24 hours a day on a reality style show as we try to find that one person to join us at FaZe. Once the winner's been selected, you won't just earn a signing bonus of $1 million in crypto from MOONPAY, you'll also receive a $250,000 sponsorship from G Fuel and a brand new Nissan GTR. FaZe the up. See you guys in LA. Best of luck. Phase 1, baby.